You're watching E.T.N. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, we're going to do another Godzilla topic. I know it's been a while since we've done some regular content here on the channel. Last week was a very busy but productive week outside of YouTube. But this week we're going to get back to regular things, back to regular videos. We got some top fives coming your way this week. We also have some more Godzilla videos on top of our regular scheduled live streams, which are Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 9 p.m. And we're halfway through the month, so we got to start talking about giveaways. So you'll see a lot of that coming this week. This video, we're going to talk about whether or not we will ever see some of these legendary created monsters in a Toho Godzilla movie, which this was brought up as one of the many topics I was given here. I'm looking at my list right now. This is why I'm looking in this direction. We had a great stream on Friday, and basically I did an open request, and chat gave me a very long list of videos they would like to see. So you're going to see a lot of, now with all these videos, they're not going to be up this week. They'll be up as the weeks progress, as you know, every other week or every week, excuse me, we'll get different videos from this list up and going on top of the regular stuff I have going. So you're going to see, obviously, top five. We're going to do the Fringe Entertainment this week. We got to get back into that. Haven't done that in a couple of weeks. Ever since the release of Godzilla King of the Monsters, that's all we've been doing on the channel. It's been Godzilla and live streams. So I want to get back to doing what we've been doing since I came back to YouTube. So not only are we going to do a Fringe Entertainment, we're also going to do our regular top fives. And we're also going to get back into the scary stories. There will be one up later tonight on the channel. That's probably when I'm going to upload those things, you know, usually around 11 p.m. And I think we're going to have one pretty much every day this week. So keep your eyes open for that. So will we ever see legendary monsters in Toho? I think there's always a possibility, right? I mean, they've worked together before. I think it depends, you know, if I were to see one monster go to Toho right now, it would probably be Titanus Behemoth. That seems to be the real popular Titan coming out of Godzilla King of the Monsters outside of our big four. That seems to be the one monster everybody's talking about. That seems to be the one monster everyone's looking at and speculating on and theory crafting on is Behemoth. So yeah, I think there's always a chance, you know, whether or not we do, I don't know. I mean, when you think about it, Toho's got their own large gallery of monsters, and I'm sure they have their own ideas and their own creations. So I would say it's slim, not because maybe they wouldn't be interested, or maybe because there would be an issue in terms of getting the rights. But you know, I think just because they have such a large library of monsters themselves, they probably wouldn't find the room. Also, we don't know how this would be done in terms of business. You know, is this something that they'd have to pay for Legendary? Would they trade and swap? You know, if Legendary decides after Godzilla versus Kong that they want to continue doing the Monsterverse, maybe Toho's like, all right, well, you know, let us use Behemoth in this movie and you can use so-and-so in your next movie. So it just really depends on the business aspect of it all. You know, I don't think Toho would be willing to pay money to grab a monster from the Monsterverse, especially when you consider that, you know, that monster is just not recognizable from a from the standpoint of how long Toho monsters have been around. But you know, there's always a chance, is what I'm saying. There's always a chance. There's always a chance that they might want to take one of the monsters and do something with it. We also haven't seen all the Titans, you know? I mean, maybe in some of the books, I haven't been through all the books like some of you guys have, so there's certain Titans that I know that exist that I have not seen yet. I've only seen, you know, the Behemoth, Scalia. I've seen, you know, I forget the other one starts with an M. I have a hard time pronouncing that one, but I've only seen about 3 or 4 of them, you know, and there's supposed to be 17. And when you take away the 4 we saw in the movie plus Kong, that leaves roughly 12. Well, and then, of course, the Muto, you know, if you want to include that. So, but there's still some we haven't seen yet. We might see them in Godzilla versus Kong. But, yeah, what I'm saying is there's always a chance. I just don't think we will because Toho has plenty of their own, you know, monsters to play around with. And I'm sure there's, like I said, there's other creations. They're always being very creative. So it wouldn't surprise me if they decide to start doing movies again after 2020, I mean. I'm pretty sure that they're going to either dip into their own gallery or come up with something new. Or they might take something and, you know, take some inspiration from some of the monsters they saw and come up with their own creation. So And I also don't think that the behemoths, the Titans are popular enough outside of this movie, or even in and of themselves, to be worth putting into a Toho movie, especially if it's something that they'd have to work out in terms of rights and paying money. I definitely don't think they would do it in that case. So, but if it were to happen, I would think Behemoth or the Muto would probably be their choice, because those are the most recognizable right now. The Behemoth is, like I said, very popular. It's a very unique design, and a lot of people seem to be a big fan of the Behemoth, which is cool. And I don't blame them. When I first saw Behemoth on screen, I thought it was an incredible looking monster. But yeah, I guess the answer is there's always a chance. I just don't think it'll happen. And the reason mainly is because they have their enough of their own monsters to work around that. You know, they're going to want to work with monsters that are either recognizable, or they're going to want to come up with their own creation. And the way business works, they probably would have to fork over a little bit of money to use one of the legendary designs. It also depends. Who knows? Maybe part of the business deal is that by using their monsters and creating a universe based on their crown jewel monster, that they have the rights to use any monster in those movies. That could be a deal too. So who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? But I would say it wouldn't surprise me if it happened, but I think it's slim to none for the moment. We'll have to see. But what do you guys think in the comments? I mean, do you think we'll ever see a legendary Titan in the MonsterVerse for Toho, or rather Toho's, you know, monster gallery? I personally don't think it'll happen, but it would be cool if it did. I will say that much. It would be cool if we saw like a their version of the Behemoth taking on Godzilla. That would be something incredible. So. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. That's going to be the one today, and then we have one later on tonight, going to be a scary story. So stick around for that if you're interested. And like I said, we got a lot more coming this week. Pretty much as the week progresses, you're going to get more and more videos, not only on top of the normal ones I spoke about, but just our daily updates with what's going on in entertainment. It's been pretty quiet. I expect that to change as we get closer to Comic-Con. But we're back here on the channel now. It's going to be a fun week. There's some pretty good videos that were requested on that live stream, and I'm going to tackle some of those this week, definitely. A lot of top 5 requests, a lot of Godzilla requests, of course, and then, you know, again, fringe entertainment, scary stories, and the like. So it should be a fun week of videos. And then, of course, don't forget to be here for the live streams, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 9 p.m., and we're also going to talk about the giveaway for the month of July, which should be a lot of fun. That'll happen at the end of the month, and we'll keep you posted from there. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and share this video. It helps the channel quite a bit. And definitely leave a comment. I want to know what you guys think about the idea of a legendary monster being in a Toho Godzilla movie. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Click here to watch more content. Don't forget to leave a comment. Also, make sure you like and share this video. If you want to know when the next video is up, click the notification bell next to the subscribe button. And most of all, make sure to click that subscribe button for regular content.